Well, as you heard, Governor Greg Abbott is pushing for a new program he's calling School Choice. He visited Temple on Monday night and is in Conroe, Texas tonight promoting parent empowerment.
There's still so many questions, though, on the proposed plan and what it means for the future of public schools. Our 6 News reporter Sydney DeShawn spoke to Superintendent in Temple, ISD, Dr. Bobby Ott, to help answer some of those questions. Sydney, what did you find out?
Chris, Lindsay, Ott says after Governor Greg Abbott left Temple last week, he had multiple phone calls, emails, and text messages from parents and Central Texans asking what exactly the school choice policy means. He says parents might think they have a choice, but they actually don't.
I think a lot of parents are walking around believing a false narrative that they truly do have a choice.
The governor's proposed program allows parents to send their kids to schools outside of the state's public education through an education savings account or school voucher.
The choice resides in the selective admissions process of the private school.
Ott says the proposed plan could create a segregation, a part of history we should never repeat.
If we're competing with entities and using tax dollars to subsidize entities that can pick and choose, well then eventually you're going to set up a mass societal divide.
And he recognizes public schools aren't perfect, but says this plan will not fix much.
There are some issues across the state that I do believe need to be corrected and fixed. I don't think vouchers are the solution. I think auditing school districts or drawing up rules or regulations, sanctions, I think that becomes the better solution.
Ott adds that it's important to look into success rates of other schools that have done this.
If you take Arizona, for example, they've had a school choice program since 2011. Well, if you look at their data, 80% of the people that have participated, their kids were already in private schools. So who are we really benefiting? The other 20%? You look at states like New Hampshire, where only 11% took advantage of it. You know, there's states all over the country that whenever they've tried this, it has not proven effective.
The school choice policy is a legislative priority for Governor Abbott. There's currently one proposed bill in the Senate, and it doesn't specify how much a student would receive. Dr. Ott says the state would provide anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 to cover a student's private school costs.
Yeah, if they're going to get a bill to the floor, I mean, now is the time because we are in the lawmaking session. So we'll see what comes of this. Sydney, good report.
Very interesting, Sydney.